Are there any Masonic resolutions?
Most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge, Free and Accepted Mason, State of Illinois, and its jurisdiction. Resolution of respect in memory of our beloved brother, most worshipful brother, Willie B. Evans Sr., past most worshipful Grand Master of the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge of Illinois, and past master of Joaquin Lodge, number 133, Chicago, Illinois, given this 8th day of May, 2020. When you walk through the waters, I will be with you, and run through the rivers. There shall not overflow you. When you walk through the fire, you should not be burned, nor shall the flames scorch you, Isaiah 43:2. Whereas in the great economy of divine providence, most worshipful brother, Willie B. Evans Sr., past master of Joaquin Lodge, number 133, and past most worshipful Grand Master of the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge, Free and Accepted Masons of Illinois, was called for labor to eternal rest on April 26, 2020. Whereas we deeply deplore the loss of our brother, who faithfully, without wavering, served in many positions of this lodge, Joaquin Lodge, number 133, and this most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge, Free and Accepted Mason, State of Illinois, and its jurisdiction as most worshipful Grand Master from 1997 to 2001. Yet he bows submissively to the will of our Creator, who doth all things well. Past most worshipful Grand Master, Willie B. Evans Sr. made a large impression on so many members of this organization, he will truly be missed. And whereas the Supreme Grand Master of the universe has taken our beloved brother from our ranks and placed him in the most heavenly Grand Lodge above, now be it resolved that we, the members, representatives and brothers of this most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge, Free and Accepted Mason, State of Illinois, and jurisdiction, tender our deepest sympathies to the relatives, loved ones, and friends of the Evans family, and implore the God we serve to bestow on them a large measure of his constantly grace, and enable them to say, the Lord gave, the Lord hath taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Be it further resolved, as the link in our fraternal chain has been broken, all members of this most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge shall honor our fallen brother and keep the family, Evans family, in our thoughts and prayers. Be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be presented to the bereaved family, and a copy be placed in the archives of the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge, Free and Accepted Masons, State of Illinois, in this jurisdiction. Attorney, Albert K. Ball, most worshipful Grand Master. Attested by Michael D. Raymond Sr., Right Worshipful Grand Secretary.
Are there any other Masonic resolutions? We will now have the resolutions and ceremonies of Joaquin Lodge, number 133, Free and Accepted Masons for the State of Illinois and its jurisdiction.
To family and brother Willie B. Evans Sr., whereas it has pleased the Almighty Disposer of all things, again to visit this lodge by death and to remove from our midst our beloved and faithful brother Willie B. Evans Sr., by whose death we feel an irreparable loss, and whereas Brother Evans has endeared himself to us by the many virtues which ennoble his character, strictly upright in his deportment, open and frank in his high manners, honest and faithful in all his varied duties in which he was called to perform in life, exercising charity and benevolence toward all. He dedicated his Masonic life as a worthy and faithful brother. His hand and heart were ever open to the cause of suffering humanity, and whereas his broken economy in our temple admonish us that a good and great has fallen, therefore resolve that while we bow to this sudden afflicting dispensation of providence, the members of Joaquin Lodge 133 commingle our tears with this bereaved family, and that we sincerely sympathize with them in this our mutual affliction. Resolve that in the death of our esteemed brother, our fraternity has lost one of its brightest ornaments, a most zealous and devoted, efficient patron, our community one of its best citizens. Resolve that we bear our united testimony to the upright deportment gentlemanly bearing, and spotless character of our revered brother. Resolved that while we cherish in our minds his memory, we will emulate a noble example. Like him, prepared in life with this solemn change awaits us all. Be further resolved that this document resolution be placed in our hands of the family, a copy, therefore securely filed within our archive of the Jockey Lodge on 133, dated this day of May 2020. Fraternity yours, Gilbrand Johnson, Worst Master, Clifton, he meant to second.